Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Lavonia Speedway for the late model series here at ADRL. I'm Takahashi P, and welcome to a 75 lap feature, race number 3 on the late model season. On the front row of the number 91 Budweiser machine is going to be Navy Gravy, followed by Shoot in the number 19 Budweiser car. Behind him is Gavin, aka Vortex, in the LA Golf, number 14. And all the way in the back at the number 25 Freight Machine of Clover. And that right there is your lineup for the evening for this 75 lap race. Navy on pole. Another pole, I believe, since I don't. Is that another pole on this season, or is that his first pole? Well, it's showtime! Out of turn number 4, we're green flag racing. In turn number 1 of the number 91, falling all the way up to the very top of the racetrack, able to get by real quick. Here comes Shoot in the number 19, trying to make the move on the very inside of turns number 3 and 4 on the exit onto the front stretch. Navy still your leader in the number 91 car. The 19 sliding right behind him. Down the back stretch, the entire field very, very separated as the number 19 is Shoot trying to catch up to Navy in that 91 car, but he just can't seem to move it. Both cars on the high lane, now diving back down the very inside on the back straightaway into turns number 3 and 4. Navy a little bit slow on the entry, but a great exit. Shoot slides up to the very outside of the track in the turns number 1 and 2, down the back straightaway once again. Navy's now starting to pull away from Shoot. As, Shoot clips the inside, he spins around and tries to turn it around. He spins out completely, and that puts him about half a lap back now from Navy, as now Vortex is the closest guy to that number 91 car. And all around the track, we are completely spread out as Navy looks to be in the sights of that number 19 Budweiser car, as he might be lapping him very soon as he's coming up onto the rear at a turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Clover slowly catching up to Vortex now as she's running that high lane pretty nicely down the front straightaway into turns number 1 and 2. Gavin gets a little bit loose on the exit. Here comes Clover. What a pass on the back straightaway on the exit of turn number 2. But here comes Vortex trying to pay back the favor. They're side by side down the front straightaway. But Clover will defend on the high lane with Vortex trying to make the move on the very bottom in that number 14 LA Golf machine. On the very inside, once again, the number 25 taking a high lane, trying to get a good run to the corner, makes it work on the front straightaway. It turns number 1 and 2 off of the front stretch now. Lap number 10 of 75. Your leader crosses the line. Lap number 11 of 75. Navy continues to lead the way as Clover now moves up to second. That is about the highest she's been all night. Going from the very back of the pack all the way now to second place as she now has to hunt down Navy in lap number 12 of 75 as the number 14 of Vortex on the back straightaway starting to slowly fade as he hits the wall and he spins around. And that is going to allow Shoot and Navy to slowly catch up to his rear as Clover's now half a lap ahead of him. Clover having a great night. Little mistakes is how you survive here at Lavonia. Meanwhile, Shoot trying to catch up now to the number 14 LA Golf car, trying to not be the first car a lap down, as Navy now starting to slowly pick up on the pace of the back of that number 19 car as he spins around and he almost collects the leader, but he is good. Clover now catching up and she's going to make the pass on him. Nope, she's in the wall as Shoot takes the inside, trying to get his lap back, but here comes Clover through turns 1 and 2, trying to catch up to that number 19 and put him lap down as he can try to get closer to Navy all the way up there in the number 91, who continues to lead the way, has led every single lap of this race. Clover getting a little bit loose on the exits right here, but she's able to straighten it up through turns 3 and 4. The field is very spread out for the most part as Vortex trying to catch up to second place. He is very far back as Clover trying to get a good exit, but just can't really get it done. But she's still got second place in very good buffer zone. With that being said, Clover trying to catch up the best she can as we have a car turned around once again. That is Shooting the number 19. And he messes up, hitting the wall right there. As now Clover trying to catch up to that number 19 now. She's got a pretty good firm second now. And Shoot now slowly trying to pull away. He hits the inside wall and he turns around completely. Clover now putting Shoot a lap down via 2 cars. So Navy and Clover have both lapped him. As we're getting close to about 1/3 of the way through this event, this race has gone by very quickly. Not much to talk about, as it looks like that Vortex is now starting to catch up to Shoot now. And Navy Gravy as well is all the way back there along with them. But there's more of a battle for third now. Oh, we have a car around. That's Vortex. That's your... Oh, no. That's Vortex again, who got spun around. I don't know what happened there, but Clover is about half a lap back from Navy, and then at number 91, who continues to lead the way. Or more than a quarter of the way, or more than a third of the way through this race now. I think we had a lot of contact between the lap car and Clover there, as Clover is now fallen back. She finally makes it by the 2 lapped cars. As she continues to try and run away with second, as we have 2 LCX. Oh, and there goes the leader. He gets collected by a lap car. Shoot. Caution comes out. And that would put Shoot continuing to be a lap down, making the free pass car Vortex in the number 14. And that right there just saved Clover's race right there. Clover in the number 25 is up to second. This is the high she's been all night. Oh, a little bit of a love touch right there into the back of the number 91. Green this time around as they come out of turns number 3 and 4. Clover getting to the back bumper, trying to get ready for the good shot right here. As the green flag comes out, and a great move by Vortex on the inside. That forces Clover all the way up, and the number 14 moves up to second. Meanwhile, Navy continues to lead the way as the number 14 moving on to the very outside. Shoot, slams into the number 25. And Shoot gets the worst of it as he goes about a half a lap down, as Navy on the very outside trying to come back down. A great exit out of the corner as Vortex now in second, looking for a shot at the lead on the very inside, but Navy is able to dive back down, going for the inside attack, and the number 14 stifles it, and Navy goes around and collects Clover, but Clover keeps it going. Here, the number 25. Clover looking to try and win her first race of the season. She's in to the cushion right now. A hard lick for Navy as he slides right into the outside of turn number 3. Down the back straightaway, Vortex trying to make the move on Clover. Vortex onto the back bumper. He's going to send it into the very inside, but the number 25 is going to have a better rotation through the corner. Down the back straightaway, Clover with a great defense. Sliding it back out, diving it back in. What a move. Oh, a hard lick right there. I think he hit something like a snip on the track right there, but he keeps it going. Yeah, probably. As now Clover has nothing but fresh air all around her. As long as she keeps a consistent run, she could possibly win this race if no cautions come out. As she clips on the inside, Shoot on the outside. Not going to try and get his lap back right there. He allows the number 25 to pass him up. She continues to lead the way. Clover onto the very inside, with Navy trying to catch up. Navy was the last leader of the race. Is the number 19 trying to catch up to the 25 here. Hard into the cushion right there on the outside of the front straightaway. As Navy getting a very bad exit at turn number 2. And Clover just continuing to pound away at this lead, just continuing to pull as oh, Navy is? Oh, okay, my bad. Navy's got about a second back now as he is slowly catching up to the back of the number 25. Yeah, he is moving. Clover needs to think of something right here. A consistent exit is just not going to help it. She's going to need to really push her car if she wants to get away from that number 91 in a brilliant turn right there, capitalizing on some not so good exiting from the number 91, but that turn number 3 and 4 just wasn't really it right there. And that allows the 91 to get back what he lost. But Clover is running very, very good. She gets into the outside, though, and Navy's right there. But here comes Clover trying to make the move. She's got a good exit, but Navy takes the lead. And Navy just hunted her down. That was insane. And she's just continuing to run that high lane, and that's allowing Navy to pull away. She's going to need to take that inside. Maybe. That's It does look like that Clover's starting to use that inside a lot more, though, as she is starting to slowly catch up to that number 91 using that inside line, as now the 91 is running the high lane along with the number 25 right behind him. And she's doing a pretty good job, though, keeping them around. Not a very good, like, mid-turn, a decent exit, but Navy pulling away a good bit from that. Navy's going to get a good chunk right there. I will agree, is she actually clicked up about 200,000 seconds. I mean, 200ths of a second, my bad, off of the number 91. So there's that as well. She's now running that high lane line, and that was just a bad exit right there. Lap number 53 of 75, so we're about 2/3 of the way through this race. 22 laps to go now. That might play a factor. But they're battling for third right now. Oh, my bad. Shoot on the inside. Try. Oh, my God. That could have been destructive right there as Clover gets onto that outside wall right there, and the 95 is spun around again. This has just not been a good race for Shoot. Navy using that to pull away even more from Clover with 19 laps to go, so we might have ourselves another winner for the number 91. Unless unless a caution comes out. I mean, either that or some LCI. Right now, Navy just pulling away, doing a fantastic job. Glover might come out of this with a good second place, though. That's pretty good. That's a good weekend for her. Second in both divisions. I mean, that's pretty good for the most part coming here to Lavonia. So, I mean, hey, it's a good weekend overall, I'd say. Oh, LCI! That's a caution. And that right there, wow. Mm. Hello? What? Streaming. Oh, contact with the two back drivers. Going green this time. Right next time, got it. Remember, next time. Next time. Clover's been running pretty good in second. She's been holding off Vortex and also the number 19. She just has one more car to pass, and that's the 91. And she has 13 laps to do it. No, 12 laps to do it when we go green. So here we go, and green flag is out. Here we go. Vortex just jumped that start, though, on Clover. That could have just ruined the number 25's race, though. Oh, she's starting to slowly catch up, though. 11 laps to go, coming to 10 laps to go. Sponsored by Spark Plugs. Oh, and she just completely lost it on the exit of turns 1 and 2 right there. That's unfortunate. Clover on the bottom. Great exit right there. Another great exit. Going for the anti apex right there. She messes up on the exit of turn number 2. That's allowed the number 14 to get closer. Sliding through the very inside. Clover through the inside once again. The number 14 trying to catch up. That number 91 has gone with 5 laps to go, sponsored by Bass Pro Shop. On the very inside, once again, the number 14 trying to get the number 25 of Clover. He's now on the inside of the number 25, opening up that inside. She hits the inside, and Vortex will take it. But here comes Clover on the inside, and wow, look at this battle. Hits it, and she spins out. Oh, that's unfortunate. And just like that, Vortex just secured himself a second place. That's unfortunate. I mean, how is she going to lose 3 laps to shoot? Oh, wait. We might get ourselves maybe an LCI. Nope, never mind. 1 lap to go, sponsored by NitroCast. Down the back straightaway, Navy, and that number 91 has been running an amazing race. He's led almost every single lap, and he's going to win at Lavonia for the late models. Gavin in second, and Clover coming around for third. With that being said, I'm gonna go okay for a bit.